Hello, everyone. Again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to start off by saying that this is not financial advice. The purpose of this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Also, for those that don't know me or don't know anything about this channel, on this channel, we speak about stock, cryptocurrency, personal, and business credit. Now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and let's dive into this video. Let's get the video on and popping. Of course, we're talking about Centro. So let's see how we performed today. We came out the gate. And I hate to say this, we always do that. We come out the gate, we look good, and just like London Bridge, we fall down. We opened the day at $1.39. The high was $1.43. 52-week low is $1.05. The 52-week high is 6. Right now, we're at $1.35. After hours, we already are back to $1.38. It's like after hours, we get into a lot of these short sales. Honestly, the way it feels like it feels like sometimes like illegal short sales, right? Because we got so much going on, so much popping. Let's read this article. I got this article from BMR Traders, and it's talking about Central Electric Group. And let's go into here on March the 5th, Central Electric Group and its wholly owned subsidiary, Central Electric Group, a Delaware corporation, and together with the company Centro, entered into a share and loan purchase agreement. The purchase agreement is for Mazov, and we discussed this on the day is Wednesday, Monday. We discussed this where we purchased Mazov. Mazov, we got 65% of this company, and I just want to share this with you. The pursuant which Mazov agreed to sell CEG 65% of the issued outstanding shares, the TME shares of Tropos Motors Europe, a German limited company. And on Monday, we actually went up to like $1.88. We honestly, we jumped off really, really good on that Monday. So as of now, what's going on, I'm not sure. TME is currently one of Cenntro'S private label channel partners and has been one of Cenntro'S largest customers since 2019. Upon the consummation of the transaction, sorry, these are small words here, CEG will pay Mazov $250,000 or approximately USD 3.6 million for the purchase of the TME, and 250,000, I believe that's pounds, and that equals 11,900,000, approximately 13 million for the purchase of the shareholder loan, for the total aggregate consideration 15,150,000 or approximately 16.6 million USD, and aggregate 3 million, approximately 3.3 million for the purchase price will be held escrow to satisfy amounts payable to any of the buyer identified parties in accordance of the terms of the purchase agreement. The purchase agreement also provides the company guarantees to seller the payment obligations of CEG under the agreement. All right, I'm gonna read this next sentence here. The purchase agreement contains customary representations, warranties, and covenants, including covenants that prior to closing will cause TME to use all commercially reasonable efforts to carry on to its businesses, whereas business is in the usual, regular, and the ordinary course, consistent of past practice, including the respect to working capital management, liabilities, and taxes for a period of 2 years, commencing on the closing date. Mazov will not directly or indirectly engage in or assist others in engaging in certain restricted businesses. So I just want to talk about what's going on in that regard of the company, because this is a big deal. Now, let's go into I sound like I couldn't read on some of this, so don't judge me, right? The purchase agreement also contains a covenant requiring CEG to enter into a 5-year logistics agreement with the subsidiary of Mazov relating to the shipment of Central products from China to markets in Europe and Africa and within the European and African markets. So this is another way that Central will be able to get into different parts of Europe and Africa and the Middle East. So we're going to be able to get into all of those fronts all together. The pursuant to the terms of purchase agreement, if the logistics agreement is terminated for any reason or expires without renewable after the end of the 5-year term, CEG is required to offer to purchase, and Mazov has an option to sell to CEG. Mazov remaining 35% equity interest in TME put option shares at the fair market value of the put option shares. So we already got down this far. Let's read the rendering. The closing is expected to occur March 2022, subject to the receipt by Centro of customary closing deliverables and the satisfaction of waiver of customary closing conditions, including, among and others, no orders issued by a government authority or other legal restraint challenging, prohibiting, or materially altering the consummation of the transaction contemplated by the purchase agreement. Receipt by buyer of audited financial statements of TME as of December 31, 2021. And this could be possibly the reason why we have to wait for the for the Q4 reports for next month. And that's because we still have to wait for all of these new purchases. And there's so much red tape that we probably don't know about. No legal actions pending or to the knowledge of seller threatened against Mazov that affects the seller's ownership of TME shares or the shareholder loan or its right to ability to perform its obligations under the purchase agreement. Performance in all material respects by the parties of the prospective obligations under the purchase agreement. Evidence in the form reasonably satisfactory to buyer that TME has a minimum cash balance of 250,000 pounds at closing. So I just want to just talk about some of the aspects of that. So let's talk about also what's going on. So what happened at the event today? Let's discuss that. Let's give a huge shout out to Cenntro'S. He has been supplying a lot of the pictures at the event in Indianapolis. So let's blow this up. That's a magnificent looking truck. This is, how the Logistar looks without the covering on the back. And it says Central spokesperson Miriam said that Peter Wang used the Metro to mature the technological capabilities of the EVs and would not bring vehicles to the market until they match internal combustion engine capabilities at comparable prices. The time is now. This is the LS400 or the Logistar 400, and be mindful that we still have the Logistar 300, 200, and 500 that will be coming to view soon. This is how the side of the door looks. So this is a sold out event. I look for us. This is also from Cenntro'S. Spokesman Miriam stated that the LS400 has been under development for 3 years and has been continuously improved during that time frame. Point being that Centro is not a startup company, but has been maturing since 2013. Unlike their competitors. So that's a shot at our haters, I guess. Let's also blow this up so you get a good look at what's going on here. All right, so I just want to show that the LS200 being manufactured for the European market. I would imagine that this will be a very similar setup that will be used at the Jacksonville location for manufacturing the LS400. This is how you supply the growing demand for the last mile ECV at affordable prices. Honestly, you can see robots building our cars. So let's be totally honest. That's a warehouse with no bodies. Those are robots. So, let's just be, let's be honest. We are definitely in that space where we are dealing with robots. So let's keep going. And like I said, all of this I'm getting from Cenntro'S. I know I'm probably not the first person to report on this information, but I wanted to make sure, nevertheless, that I report on this information because it's important. Now, this is also from the day. Let's blow this up. This is the LS400. Those are Jersey plates. So you can see that this is definitely probably transported down. It probably wasn't driven with 128 miles. They would have been stopping every hour and a half, 2 hours. They'll probably been stopping on that continuous because I think it's only like 128 miles. So this says right here, this is the LS400 parked outside my hotel in downtown Indianapolis. It makes a great billboard. So Cenntro'S, a huge shout out for giving us all the behind scenes. I really appreciate it because this gives my subscribers a way to look at this information. All right, so this is also for Cenntro'S. Just finished talking with Miriam from Centro. Very impressive spokesperson. She gave me confidence in the direction of the company and its future growth. So I'm gonna highlight this one, and I'm gonna put this on the page because, in my opinion, this is really good stuff. Hi Tig, Hatchet in the house. How you doing, Big Hatchet? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this live. We're sharing some behind the scene footage directly from the Green Truck event directly. And I think everybody that's coming on, this is another something else that's being televised at the event. Neighbor 200, the Logistar 200 light urban delivery vehicle purpose. And that's also Logistar. This is Logistar 200. They just showing them in different capacities. That is the 400 offers. Or that TV goes so fast, right? Don't even give me time to read. So this is definitely what we have been geared up to. And as you can see, our plants don't have a lot of bodies. And that's probably why the Jacksport plant say they're only hiring 34 people. Because let's be honest, the robots in the facility are billing a lot of the information that's the chassis. They're showing how that autonomous vehicle is on the road. Is on the road. Autonomous is the chassis. They're just showing how it's going, and it's being probably maneuvered by the phone itself. So Centro is alive in the building. And what I love is that we were in the biggest trucking facility and getting it done. So let's see right here. Thank you for what you're doing. This is Tall Madar. No, thank you for joining. It's people like you, Tall, that come on and you help the channel grow. More people that come on and chat, then this helps Centro itself because people come on a lot of times and they watch these videos. Sometimes my lives may have 20 or 30 people, and then later on, then I may have 1,000 people over time look at that vehicle. Once it gets attention, I think people won't stop buying it. We keep the direction upside. Absolute Tar. Huge shout out. That's absolutely what what you're saying is truth. This is some more information from Cenntro'S 8. And I keep giving him a shout out because we wouldn't have this information without him. So let's blow this up. This is inside of the truck of the LS400. And you can see that it looks comfortable. The seats seem like they got cushion because you got a lot have to go into these type vehicles when you're thinking about it. You in these vehicles all day. Either you are driving or you in your your teammate. Y'all in these vehicles, and the seats gotta look comfortable. What's going on with the back part of the seat, but this part of the seat definitely looks comfortable. Interior of the LS400, very spacious. Just talked with the operations manager of the Jacksonville location, said the plan is to have that location be used to manufacture the LS400 in the US. So that's huge for the US as well. And I'm going to come back later on and I'm going to retweet all of this information while I'm here. Let's give it a heart and let me retweet all of this information live and live in color. I just don't want to take the information. I definitely want to give a huge shout out and retweet the source. He is the source for us making this video because honestly, there was not many articles that I could pull up. So I had to get in the game and get stuff popping. Now, this is another picture from the LS400. Very, very, very good truck. Surprised at the size of the LS400. Much bigger than I anticipated. The cab is full size and the chassis, wheels and tires are bigger than other EVs on the floor. And I wish that we had an opportunity to have that side-by-side comparison because, honestly, a lot of these companies on blast, right? Because I read today that USPS, that Congress passed where the USPS is going to be revamped. And what I'm thinking is, all right, y'all revamp. Now it needs to be on notice that we have trucks that you can that for sale and buy for us, right? Buy our trucks. All right, let's look at some more. This all from today, all from today. That's another picture of the LS400. This is the same truck. It's just showcasing. People are coming by. They're looking at our vehicles. We are getting eyeballs. The Central booth, very big trade show. I will post more pictures. Huge shout out for Cenntro'S 8. Let's give another heart here and share it. And this is another one. This is the whole chart of the platinum, gold, silver. Of course, you see us here. We're among a lot of others, other companies, but we are here. Y'all see us alive and live in color. This is Centro, right? Honestly, I ain't paying no attention because I'm not invested in y'all. So huge shout out to Cenntro'S 8. And this is what he tweeted yesterday. Headed to Indy today with a 10 work truck week tomorrow. We'll take a close-up look at the Centro LS400. We'll also look at the competition. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk to Centro reps to hear what they have to say about the current and future product lines. All right, before I get to some more tweets, let's see what we have here. All right, going to share this now. Absolutely. Thank you, Reef Court Osinic. Thank you. Tal Madar say he's going to share it as well. Neefs, you got mad skills. I enjoy your videos. I'm on Sin. We are going to explode soon. I'm in it for the long haul. Absolutely. Reef Core said class 4 looks so clean. Yes, it does. And also Neef said, I dropped the 200 for a personal VH minivan style, perfect for towing behind an RV or trailer to events. Yes, it is. And it says the partnership with Cenntro'S is huge. 6K dropped today. Call me Hatchet. But Reef Core, the Hatchet Man, that's what we're going to call you. Absolutely. All right. So this has been major. We're going to look at some more stuff over here. This is the same. This is from the Cent website here. Basically, it is showing our fleet of vehicles in motion. That ORV. He's shining that boy up, making it look good. I think the tires, I think everything about this stand out. And when you look at this, you can just see, you know, of course, this is a electric vehicle, so you see all stuff right there. So of course, I wonder how they pad it on like rainy days so you don't get get it wet or anything. So I think that that's pretty dope. This is from our booth. Some of y'all probably have seen this already. And for people who haven't seen it, I definitely just want to share it because I'm super excited, right? We have buyers at these events, people from small box truck companies to companies like, for example, Cenntro'S or Amazon or USPS who just got approved from Congress that they have the opportunity to expand and do different things. Cenntro'S probably should have shared more videos, but I'm really impressed with the videos that we have gotten from Cenntro'S 8. He has done us more justice because Cenntro'S that honestly they haven't shared that much. I'm not upset with them, but I'm just saying it should have, because I've been on their LinkedIn page, I went on their Twitter page, but the person who made the day for us all is Cenntro'S 8. He really made the day. I thank you for that, Reef Core. Absolutely. Keep sharing. We appreciate it. And the Bears don't. Right. I'm going to keep banging the drum for Cenntro'S. There's like a lot of you. I'm ready to double down on this stock. Just because you're down, sometimes it's time to buy on that dip. And one thing that I always remind myself, Neo took a Humpty Dumpty fall themselves. Came out the gate at $10. They went down to $1. A lot of people lost a lot of money. And then when Neo shot up $60 a share, people became thousandaires and millionaires. And I'm going to keep talking about the goodness of what's going on. Cenntro'S is making a lot of moves. I'm going to keep talking about, as long as we have more pictures from this event, I'm going to keep sharing it. It's 2 more days of this event. We still have the 10th and 11th because the event is from the 8th through the 11th. So I'm going to keep every day come and share information about Cenntro'S. So I appreciate everybody who's come on with me today, from Tall to Reef Core to Knits. Everybody who's come on today is really appreciative. Everybody who say they're going to share the video, let's keep getting the information out there because Cenntro'S is making moves. You got to understand, and it's not me being naive, but we are dealing with the highest inflation in 40 years. The Fed is thinking about raising the interest rates this month, and then President Biden is saying that he may file an executive order on crypto. So all of that's going on in March. So regardless of any of the moves that Cenntro'S make or anybody make, it's going to be a tough hill to climb. And I haven't even mentioned at all about the war that's going on. So it's so much that's going on, and I'm just really appreciative that everybody who's gotten on with me today for this video. So this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.